Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else to love me like you do. That's why I spend my life with you.
What's up, you guys? This is your girl Destiny Cornegay, and I'm back with another video. And what's tea is me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Today's video is going to be about how to become a travel CNA in 2024. It's been a highly requested video from my subscribers, from my family, you know, just people that be around me all the time asking me like, how do you do that, girl? How did you get it? This is finally the video, so tune in for that. Maybe notebook right here. I've wrote everything down that I know. Let's get straight into the video. Step 1, obtaining your CNA license. Either do this the free way or you can do it the investment way. First, we're gonna start with the free way. The free way, you can work an internship with a nursing home that will pay for your classes and your first state board test with an agreement of working for their establishment for up to 6 months to a year. What I mean by that, it's kind of harder to get into these type of establishments or internships. People really be trying to gatekeep these type of internships because they are paying for your classes and they are paying for your CNA license and your state board test. They're kind of harder to find. If you go like to your local nursing home or just a nursing home in general, just ask them, are they running an internship program where they're helping people get their CNA license? If they say yeah, then you in your bag, baby. Like I said, you would have to work there for about 6 months to a year, just depending on what the agreement is. Just a disclaimer, if you do an internship, they are liability for your license and everything like that. So say for instance, you finish the class, you get your license and all of that, but you don't finish working for them for the 6 months to the year that you signed up for, they will charge you for those classes and for those state board tests that you want to go take. So yeah, it is free, but it ain't all the way free. You have to work for them. Kind of basically like be a little slave, honestly. That was something that I did. I went through a place called Greenhouse Cottages of Poplar Grove here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I worked there for them for maybe a year and a half, so my agreement was all the way out. They paid for my state board, they paid for the classes. My first time, I did not pass the state board. I stayed there and I, filled out my agreement, so I didn't have to pay anything. Investing into yourself way. Some small local schools in your area may be teaching classes that take up to 2 to 6 weeks that cost $700 to $1,500. These local classes do holiday sales where the prices are lower. You will and only see these sales if 1, sign up for their reminders using your email through their website. Get their emails about what they're doing in their facility or what they're gonna do as far as their community. And 2, follow their social media pages, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, maybe even Snapchat. A lot of companies are using social media to boost their businesses, and especially in 2023, I did see a lot of nursing homes, a lot of medical schools and stuff like that using, social media outlets to reach out to different people that wanted to do or become CNAs, RNs, LPNs. It does not matter. I seen them doing that all last year, 2023. It is 2024 now, so I know that they're going to be pushing it for sure on the social media, trying to get people to come and join their facility or their company as a whole. 3, this might sound crazy, but it is actually true. Get your local newspaper, go to jobs fairs and community center events. I personally picked up a newspaper and I bought it, and in the work section ad, it says, free CNA classes, or it'll say CNA classes, and it tell you how much it is, or it tell you to reach out to the company with the phone number at the bottom or their email address. So yes, they do be in newspapers, but a lot of people ain't old school, and I know people my age, y'all ain't picking up no newspaper. y'all just not. I just know that's not going on. As far as the job fair and a community event, sometimes the nursing home, the companies, medical schools, they be at job fairs and community center events. They do be there on standby. They always have like a recruiter or a representation person there trying to get you to come and join their classes or see what they're about and stuff like that. They also send you home with information. So just be on the lookout for those. I'm not sure if y'all go to community events like I do or go to job fairs, but I always see them setting up, like even the college fairs. Like even if you don't want to go to college, they are there like, hey, this is another option, you know, this and that, da da da. So it's very easy to get it. Definitely easy. Step 2, pass your state boards, okay? The state board consists of a written exam and a evaluation physical skills test. Written exam is basically on the computer. It's basically like a common sense test. When you go to your CNA classes, they should provide you with a CNA practice workbook. It kind of mimics the written test for your state board. If it do not, then you can find these practice books online, which I'm finna give y'all those gems just in a second. Just in a second, give me a second. I'm finna give y'all those gems. But yes, the written test is basically common sense. And if you've been paying attention in the CNA classes like you're supposed to, then girl, you got it. It's not hard. People make it harder than what it is, but it really ain't that hard. Now the evaluation physical skills test is basically you're doing stuff on a dummy doll or you're doing stuff with a live impersonator. So it can vary from catheter care, emptying out a urinal, washing your hands, feeding the patient. It can go on and on, but you should learn these things in your CNA class, and if you don't, then you're not in the right CNA class, because they should be teaching you everything you need to know to pass their state board. And if they not, then you just really wasted your money and your time. And I hope ain't nobody out here wasting their money and their time, because I ain't spending my hard money, you know? And I hope y'all won't be out here spending y'all hard money on something like that. Okay, cool. So I have on here, I listed for you guys some good study sites to get ready for the written exam. So Quizlet is one of the main ones that I'm gonna say, because when I was studying for my written exam, I went on Quizlet, made my own flashcard notes. Not only did I make my own flashcard notes, it was also other people that already made flashcard notes for the state board exam, and I was kind of looking for, you know, looking through their stuff, studying and stuff like that. I didn't pass the written exam the first time because I hate taking tests. I'm one of those people that have test anxiety, so I had to do it a second time, because the second time I passed, no questions asked, flying colors passed. Also another one is Picmonic. I tried out Picmonic one time and it really wasn't for me, but you take a picture of your notes basically, and they basically create the they'll set up the test, or they'll create the flashcards for you basically off of what you put in your notes. So yeah, I really never kind of got the gist of it. I use Quizlet. Another one is American Red Cross Association. There we go. They are, I want to say, #1 right now with as far as helping people become CNAs. They help you get your BLS, your basic life support, your CPR. They help you get all of those things. Also, I think they're coming out with a new program where they're helping people get their phlebotomy license, which I have to go into more details about that because I got my phlebotomy license somewhere else. That's another video. Also, another one is called Mometric. Mometric is basically, it's a practice book. It's not a website. I'm not sure if they came out with a website yet, but when I was taking my CNA classes, Mometric was a practice book. Basically, you can get Mometric off of Amazon, or you can even look up online and see if they have a website, because like like I said, when I was a CNA, going to my CNA classes, that was a practice book. So yeah. Also, a good study to pass the skills test will be YouTube, practice on a baby doll or a family member. So like, say for instance, like while you're going to class, just know when you go into class that they're going to be asking you when would you like to take your state board test, and they will be asking you this probably like very into the end of school, almost to the end of graduation, where they're like, okay, so when would you like to take a test? You give them a date and they will tell you. Most of the time, if you're like maybe like a 10-man class or a 20-person class, they all schedule y'all at the same time on the same day to take your test, so y'all won't feel kind of like alone, I guess, because when I took my state board the first time, it was me and my classmates. We all showed up, had to be there early in that morning, and we all got it done. Some of us passed, some of us did not. So yeah, but yes. And then 2, I say practice on a baby doll or a family member is because your state board is going to be like maybe a month or 2 after you graduate school. So it's not going to be like, how can I say it? It's not going to be like kind of fresh in your head, but it'll be fresh in your head if you keep on like practicing with somebody or practicing on a little baby doll or watching YouTube videos. It'll be fresh in your mind and you'll know what you need to do exactly when you get into that room to do your evaluation skill test, your physical evaluation skill test. You will know exactly what you need to do when you go in there. If you just lollygag and sit around and be like, oh girl, I got this, when I go in there, girl, you're not gonna pass. Period. I'm telling you and I'm letting you know now. If you, after you get out of school and you don't practice whatever they taught you, baby, you're not gonna pass. Because when you get in there, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, what I'm supposed to do, this and that, and you're gonna miss a step. So it's good to practice even after you graduate, because the state board is not gonna be until after you graduate school. And that's like a month, maybe 2 months out, depending on when they schedule it. But I know for sure it's gonna be a month to 2 months out of the way, for sure. Step 3, after passing the state board, you should get a hard copy of your license in the mail. Some states require more to get it, but not too much stuff. And when I mean not too much stuff, I mean like they probably require your social security card, your driver's license, or your birth certificate. You might have to go get a shot or TB skin test, something like that, you know, but not too much, because once you pass it, you pass it. You're on the state boards, you're going to be listed under the nursing registry. So, but you sometimes, in order to get it, you have to do other things because different states require more or require less. Me, I got my license in Arkansas. My CNA license got mailed to my house. I didn't have to do anything but pass the test. So after I passed the test, I got my hard copy of my license and I went on about my business. I did not have to go take a TB skin test. I did not have to go show nobody my driver's license or social security card. I didn't have to do no fingerprints. I didn't have to do none of that. I went and passed the state board and then I got my hard copy of my license. But like I said, every state is different. So just make sure that you look up all the requirements that you need and have it done beforehand, okay? All right, step 4, gain some experience. Some agencies require you to have 1 to 2 years of experience, which also ties into step 5, which is specialized in areas such as geriatrics and acute care, or to enhance your skills or marketability. So for example, when I say gain some experience and specialize, so when you gain an experience, if you know when you travel, you want to work in a hospital, shoot for a hospital when you get your CNA license. I know it's hard. A lot of people say it's hard when you first get your CNA license because hospitals want you to have experience. But it is some hospitals out here that don't require you at all to have any experience to become a patient care tech. Me, I end up leveling up and going like from nursing home to hospital. But some girls I know started automatically at a hospital. It's all about how you market yourself and how you present yourself, you know. So at the time when I first became a CNA and I was trying to get to the hospital, I really wasn't marketing myself well. I really wasn't taking it serious like I should have. But I'm grateful for that, because I know how to handle a long-term care patient versus a short-term care patient. I've worked in hospitals. I know how to draw blood. I know how to do an EKG. You know, I've learned these things. So leveling up from a nursing home to a hospital, it has its perks, because at the nursing home, you're gonna learn how to take care of a long-term care patient that's dealing with dementia, Alzheimer's, you know, a patient that has seizures. You know, you're gonna be able to really be hands-on with those patients, versus when you work in a hospital, you know, you're gonna be still hands-on, but you won't be hands-on as much. The RN will be basically doing a lot of the patient care. You're just there to assist, you know. So yeah, but when I say gain that knowledge and specialize, so make sure when you specialize and you're gaining that knowledge and experience, please make sure that you gain that knowledge and experience in something that you're going to want to do when it's time for you to hit the road to travel, because these travel agencies are looking at your experience you can and cannot bring to the table. That is how you're going to get higher contracts. That's how you're going to get different locations, maybe even across the country, you know, going out of America, going to Canada, or what's another one that's popular right now? Alaska, you know. That's how you're going to go to different spots, depending on how much experience you gain and what area you specialize in. So yeah, make sure that's one I want everybody to just really jot down. If you're taking notes off this video right now, please jot that down right now. Where would you rather work at? In a nursing home or a hospital? And I know a lot of people gonna say hospital, but be for real, everybody can't work in the hospital. Some people have to start off the mud like I did. So let's move on to my next step. Step 6, research travel agencies. Research travel agencies, okay? Look for a travel agency that specializes in placing CNAs that can connect you with short or long-term contract/assignments in various locations. I said also. Now check this out. They also will help you obtain your CNA reciprocity licenses in other states. So when I mean they will help you your CNA licenses in other states, and it's a reciprocity. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hopefully I am, y'all. It's a reciprocity like little form that you have to fill out. You have to put your original license on there, where you know you got your original license from. Like I got mine from Arkansas, so I had to put my original license number on there and everything like that. Fill out the requirements that they had, send in some paperwork, and they send me my license. That's how they go. But some agencies will help you get that. When you're looking for these travel agencies, make sure that they're what you're gonna need them to be. Like I see a lot of people getting on YouTube and getting on social media saying, oh, well, pick this one because they have housing. Pick this one because this and that. No, pick an agency that is going to be the best for you. Regardless of what their pay scale look like, regardless of what somebody else might say or anything like that, you have to get a feel for these agencies for yourself. Like literally. Fill it out for yourself. Don't let nobody else tell you, oh girl, well, I work for such and such and it wasn't it. The pay was bad. No, it's what you make it. Like if you really on your grind, you really hustling and saving your money like you're supposed to, baby, you're gonna come home with some bread. There's no reason on why no travel CNA, no travel nurse, travel LP, y'all shouldn't be coming home with no money. There's no reason why. We get paid every week, babe. And I ain't talking about no average check. We get paid every week, so there's no reason on why you should be coming home broke, or you unless you're just not good at saving. And if you're not good at saving, baby, then it's time for you to, turn around your life, because this ain't gonna be the job that you want. because this is a 6-figure job, and it's easy to make 6 figures if you really on your grind. Like how them people be posting on TikTok that they be taking their monthly vacations and stuff like that. Babe, that's serious. That's for real. If you save your money like you're supposed to, you gonna come home with like 30,000 in the bank. For real. If you saving like you're supposed to. And then also, when you're on assignment, you do have to buy food. You do have to buy hygiene products and stuff like that. You're gonna have to buy these things as if you were staying at home. So always keep that in mind. I hate when people get up on here and they tell y'all, oh, it's all pieces and cream. No, it's not always pieces and cream, babe. Because when you go out here to this assignment, you gonna need personal items. You gonna need food to live. You gonna need somewhere to lay your head at. Regardless if the company is paying for it or you're paying for it. Make sure you get somewhere stable where you can afford it. Please stop going to these places and just getting these expensive Airbnbs or getting these expensive hotels knowing y'all can't afford it and y'all not gonna come home with no type of money. I'm tired of seeing it. Bro, get you somewhere that's probably a little cheap, something that you can deal with, bring you some Lysol spray, bleach the whole place down if you got to, make it comfortable for you. But don't go out here getting no expensive place to stay, no expensive rental car and think that you're gonna come home with some money, because you're not. Sorry to tell you, you're not gonna come home with no type of money. Because you're gonna be too busy spending it on that rental car, spending it on that rental, that high hotel you staying in, all of that, you know. And don't be eating out like that. Literally, don't be eating out like that. Like, if you don't know how to cook, baby, I suggest you start looking at some TikTok videos or something. Okay. Step 7: meet additional requirements. And when I say meet additional requirements, like me, I have my phlebotomy license. I also have my EKG license. You know, I'm a certified nurse assistant. I'm also working on my GNA license, which is not required for most states, but it's required for up east, like it's in Washington, Baltimore, and stuff like that. And I want to make sure that I can get more money. A GNA is a geriatric nurse assistant. Basically, it helps you get more pay, you know. So with that being said, make sure that you have other requirements other than your just CNAs. Like if you're a pharmacy tech, put that down, girl. If you're a phlebotomist, put that down. If you have an EKG, put that down. If you're a medical assistant, put that down. Everything counts. Everything counts. Like literally, everything counts. I have my BLS, my CPR. I'm certified twice. Not one time, but twice. I'm certified through American Heart Association. I'm certified through American Red Cross Association. So like, I have my BLS 2 times. And I actually went both times, you know, and it was a real instructor, you know, thanks to him, because I seen him twice. And he was like, "You here twice?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm here again. Gotta get it." So yes, make sure that you have, you know, multiple licenses, and make sure that you have, you know, credibility, because people like to see that. Once they see your credibility, they see your resume and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." As soon as you fill out the application, I swear to God, girl, you're gonna get accepted. They're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, we want her. We want her. Yes, we want her." Like, so far, all of the states that I have worked for, they was like, your resume is like very, very, very well. That was one of the main reasons why we had, you know, brought you here, because you know a lot, you know, and stuff like that. And last but not least, ladies, always protect yourself. Like, I listed 7 steps on how to become a travel CNA. All of those steps are true and everything like that. But my last step, because I know it's majority women that's working this type of field, medical field. I know it's like not that many guys, but ladies, when you're traveling, please, 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 always protect yourself. Always pay attention to your surroundings. Always know exit out. no matter where you at, always know, share your location with your family, your friends, whoever, because sometimes it does get lonely on the road, and you might meet people while you're on the road, you know, and stuff like that. And some people don't be having good intentions, and some people do, but be safe always. Like, I got some pepper spray, I got a little knife, you know, and I'll share my location with my mom, you know, because traveling and being a young black woman in this world, there's a lot of people coming up missing my age. So I always say, please protect yourself. Please protect yourself. Yeah, the money is good. It is very well, it is very good, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't cost you your life because you're trying to go out here and help other people. And with that being said, ladies, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys got all of the information that you needed to become a travel CNA. I hope that I helped y'all very well. If I did not, let me know. If y'all still need any more questions or have any more questions, please leave it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget that subscribe button. Please do not forget to watch my video. Okay, continue to watch my videos. My next video coming out is going to be the top 10 best agencies to go to, so please stay tuned for that. I'm also coming out with an ebook on how to make 6 figures being a travel CNA. That should be coming out in March of 2024. I'm so ready for that because I've been writing out information. I've been, you know, going over my experience that I've been having because I've been traveling for a year now. So with me traveling for a year, I've been having a lot of experience. It's been a lot of different faces and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, next video dropping next Sunday. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this, babe. Because what's tea is me, and bye-bye.